Yes. Okay, so this was available on Drop or Mass Drop. You can see Mass Drop's names too here. Alright, so this is actually going to be a collector's item because it was made before the big name change. No, I don't think that's the way it works. Experience an astronomical phenomenon. So, does this use the same color as GMK Yuri? Honestly, don't even know. Hold on. I forgot. It's been so long. Whoa, they have purple accents? That is nice. So that's carbon orange, I'm assuming. Just looks like carbon orange to me. Okay, supposed to be same light blue. Yes, I actually really like that light blue. Really, really do. So, yeah, that's why it looked super familiar. There's Mr. Dr. Professor Mouse is fine. Okay, and oh, whoops, we weren't done yet. Yeah, so this is the page. Oh, let me put the link in chat. I forgot about that. My bad. Make it minimal except with the light blue fire. I agree, actually. That would be very nice. Dim sum is all about the pushy Chinese ladies at the carts. Okay, so I will say this was kind of the annoying thing about the dim sum place. I get diversity and everything, right? You're supposed to, but so there's some workers in there who were not of Chinese descent, and it was kind of annoying because it's a dim sum place, and so they wouldn't know what the things are called. Some of them, they wouldn't know what they're called in Chinese, and so most of the people eating there, you get dim sum, you know, they will know the dishes or the whatever food thing items with the Chinese terms. So, you know, I don't know what the fuck the English terms are for all those things. So yeah, so we'll ask them, do you have this? And they're just like, just look awkwardly at you. Because the annoying thing was that I think more than half of them spoke either Cantonese or Mandarin, and the other half didn't at all. Yeah, and my dad didn't pick up on that, so he was trying to speak Mandarin to one of them, and I could immediately tell the guy couldn't speak Mandarin, cause he kept responding in English, and my dad just kept going in Mandarin. Like, dude, like he obviously doesn't speak Mandarin. Okay, but what was I gonna show you? So, oh, the extras are actually available on Novelties right now. 155 for the base kit. How much were they in the group buy? They were 120. So, you know, $35 markup. Space Wars are available. 40s are available. Pale Blue is gone. Yeah, you know what? I would have picked up Pale Blue just, you know, on its own. Oh, Purple is gone. Yeah, because this would be good for, you know, just using a GMK Minimal. Using it with even GMK White and Black. It'll work with a lot of sets if you just had this as an accent kit. Funsploy, hello. Orange Joe says, love dim sum, best avocados in Hong Kong. I mean, that it kind of is, you know, like the hub for dim sum, right? Because even back home, although some of the dim sum is different from a lot of the more like, you know, what's the word? quintessential? No, wouldn't say traditional, but Hong Kong has a lot of things where it's made quite differently than the typical kind of dim sum you see. But yes, but even back home, you know, Hong Kong dim sum is its own thing, and yeah, usually it's a treat to go eat at those places. There was a dim sum place in Austin we used to go to in the mornings. It was pretty good, really busy though. They roll out stuff in carts. That's what all the good dim sum places do. And the really, really good ones, the carts are actually keep the food warm. Ian's bird is also here. Hello. See how close to Space Cadet this looks, but yeah. So unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, I've sold off Space Cadet. So I will tell you based off of memory. Okay. So, hold on. I'll check. I might still have maybe a kit or something. GMK Eclipse. Let's go ahead. Open this thing. Calibrate your memory with some white paper first. Yes, paper plates to be exact. Okay, so I'll tell you right off the bat, it looks very different from Space Cadet. Very, very different. And in person, you can definitely tell. So I know a lot of pictures, the alphas just look white. In pictures, you can clearly see it's not white. Prefers over Space Cadet for sure. For me, I think I prefer Space Cadet. I think. Let me see. I think I would have liked a darker blue. But yes, it's actually quite different. So, what color would Space Cadet look like? Space Cadet is a very classic blue. Like, you know, the almost like the blue classic, the classic Lego set, Lego space sets, that blue, that kind of classic blue. This color is more of a denim blue. So is this the same shade that they're using for GMK denim actually? Or one of the shades? Yeah, it's got a very denim blue feel to it. Like this Blue Moon and Space Cadet blue. I think the thing about Space Cadet does for me is that it captures the you know, it's supposed to be a homage or an homage, depending on how what's the word I'm looking for? Pretentious you are. Yeah, so, you know, they had to stick to those tones, and I think it does a very good job of capturing that era, that sort of classic blue that's pretty in your face. You know, but this is not, it's not bound by nostalgia, and so I think that's kind of the problem for say comparing this to Space Cadet, is that, you know, Space Cadet, at least for me, you know, it's hard to just compare the two based on just colors, because, you know, it's like, oh yeah, but, you know, it has that theme, and, you know, there's a reason why they wanted the blue, they picked that, and so in my head it's a bit more difficult. I really like the Yuri blue alphas on the gray. I think that looks hot. That looks really good. For me, the thing is, I like these keys. I like these keys. I don't know if I like them both together, if that makes sense. Now, contrast levels wise, it still does a very good job. I think that, which set was it recently that there was just another set recently where what's that purple? There's a purple set. It wasn't GMK Kool-Aid. It was, or GMK Purple Drank. It was something purple. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I have like 3 shades of purple or something like that. Or maybe just 2. No. As in, it's literally just purple. Like, there's just purple everywhere. I almost tried to type on this thing. You see that? No, not that's Eternal, right? No, not that one. It's a GMK set. Nope, not First Love. Oh, it's not on. EPBT Hive? Wait, how are they gonna do yellow on? Anyway. Grape soda. There we go. Grape soda. So it actually was close to GMK Purple Drank or GMK Kool-Aid. Here's what I'm talking about. I know there's almost nothing to do with GMK Eclipse, but oh god, what was the original then? If this was the revision, yo, then what the fuck was the original? Maybe it'll look different in real life, but if we're talking, if the set ends up looking just like the renders, like the tones and everything, I fucking hate this set. Because look at the contrast levels. Look at how much more high contrast the mods are compared to the alphas. I cannot stand it. I think that contrast levels should kind of match. You know, I'm not talking about the exact colors or anything. You know, it has to be dark on light, and then the other one has to be, you know, if everything's dark on light color, then it has to be dark on light. No, I don't mean that. I mean contrast levels. Because you don't want to look at a keyboard from afar and only see the mod legends. Or you don't look at a keyboard from afar and only see the alpha legends. Although, if you were forced, or if it ended up happening that one of them looked way more high contrast than the other, then the alpha should have way more high contrast. That makes a bit more sense. Alright. Whereas if, you know, you look at your keyboard and the alphas just look blank, and then there's just... See, it's better to have legended alphas and blank mods than the other way around. Would you agree? If you just have blank alphas and just legended mods, that's weird as shit. Whereas the other one, you're just like, okay, you know, this guy's just trying, you know, like he's trying to do something funky or whatever. But yeah, so this is even worse. Like, what the fuck is this? So hopefully it doesn't do this, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What was the point of talking about that? Contrast levels. So whereas this set doesn't have that problem, right? About the same, in similar contrast levels. You don't notice the alphas first or the mods first. You just kind of. Black number on for his hair. I'm actually not very yellow for an Asian person. I didn't know that until quite recently. Because even for East Asians, you know, there's obviously people that are more yellow or people that are whatever, more tan. Yeah, so apparently I'm not actually that yellow, even though my last name is yellow. Looks like Taro. It looks like a worse version of Taro is what it looks like. Purple Suntan, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so the thing is, I would use the alphas or the mods. I would not combine the two. This one, you know, the contrast level is still the same. I personally, you know, like, I don't know. I like, okay, here's how I would put it. I like each of these more than the combination of the two, if that makes sense. Right, so it's not like I don't like it. It's just that I actually like the, you know, like, I might even prefer a whole set of this or a whole set of this over a combination of the two. I could see a whole set being just the Yuri light blue on gray. Is this the carbon gray, by the way? I'm gonna assume yes, just because it makes sense for him to reuse colors. Because I think this is part of GMK denim, and then this is part of GMK Yuri. This is from carbon. Oh, then I don't like the black legends on this thing then. Why did they put... Okay, so here's the weird part. The accent kit has black legends instead of the dark gray. I'm pretty sure it's just black. It's just straight up black legends. So it makes sense. It's better if you don't have a GM. It makes it more flexible as an accent kit, because that means you could pick it up and match it with a lot of other sets than if they had made them with gray legends. But it doesn't work as well at this set, because yeah, it has black legends instead of dark gray. Yeah, but that means if you have, you know, dye subsets for black legends, you have GMK minimal, you have GMK white on black with the black key colors, then this will work very well. Is it supposed to N9 gray? Oh, it's supposed to N9? Okay. It's a carbon gray. Yeah, so just gives you a good idea of what GMK 9 to look like. Yeah, it is pretty dark. Pretty dark. Yeah, I think on camera you can tell that it's obviously not white as well. Just compare that. See, I think it's pretty obvious. We can even compare it to GMK minimal real fast. Alright, Burly Games, hello. How's it going? Alpha is basically white and black. You mean this set? Or what do you mean? Okay, so iBurly Games, the set is actually still available to pick up if you want. So most of the time that doesn't happen. Extras get sold out super fast, but let me tag you and so I don't make any money off of this. It's not a sponsor, it's not an affiliate link. I don't get any commission. I'm just saying if you really want to buy it, you could buy it there. Oh. GMK minimal, that's right. See, it's actually closer to the Battleship gray than it's closer to white. Trina Gamer, do you mind if I open this thing up? Just to put it side by side of the GMK minimal white. I can put it beside GMK Honeywell white as well. Just to show you how non-white it is. Right? I swear this thing can dance and eat spicy food. So this is the Yuri Blue. So you might say, well, of course, it looks blue just because there's more of it on a keycap, so it's obviously blue. Oh, the alpha is it's so skinny that it just looks like white to me. I tell you, in person, no one will mistake it for white. No one. People might mistake it for gray. It looks more gray than white for sure. Just look at that. Let me show you a set with white legends. With white legends. White. You like the orange set, GMK Citrus? Do you have a link to it? I have not kept up with keycap set interest checks, especially GMK ones, because I think a solid 75% of them are fucking terrible. To me. Perhaps not objectively bad, but I just think low effort, uninspired. That's where I'd put it. GMK chocolate here, white on brown. Actually, this is probably better. Hold on. Sometimes it's GMK just because I'm a huge sucker for center printing. Center printing isn't amazing. It works well on some things, but for example on mods, especially the bottom row, it gets funky really quick if you try to commit to centered printing. So one of this is the Yuri blue on top of this denim blue, and then the other one is white on brown. I actually kind of like GMK Sandstorm. I think it'll work well, especially if you Cerakote your boards with it. Okay, so if this is not obvious enough because you're afraid that, oh yeah, this kind of throws me off. The blue, I obviously think everything looks, the alphas look blue just because of the blue keys. So okay, so we'll grab the gray ones. And I don't have Dolce anymore, otherwise it would have been perfect. But I do Oblivion. Pure blue beyond denim blue makes it look less blue, which I don't like. Yes. Which is why I said I like it on its own. I think that would have been great if they could use that and match with something else. GMK Citrus. Wow, no, yeah, I'm not a... If you really like orange, that works well. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I might actually be interested in that. Just to use some of the keys. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so one of these is GMK Eclipse One of these is GMK Oblivion. See if you can tell which is which. Let's see if you can tell it from afar. We like that Eclipse alpha color. Blue doesn't really make sense though. That's how I feel as well. It's kind of strange. Like I like this on its own, but yeah, in combination, I don't know. Oh, GMK Denim is actually in stock. So is this that same blue, by the way? Does anyone know? Anyone know for sure? Maybe not. Doesn't look like it matches anything from... Ooh, if it's in stock... Oh, okay, so it's not actually in stock. God damn it. Okay, see, this is the annoying part. And I mean, it's just the way, you know, Shopify and things like that work, but look at this. Okay. So you look up GMK Denim. In stock! Okay! Click on it. Item is not in stock! Yeah, again, you know, it's not exactly, you know, their problem. Yeah, it's just the way Shopify works. No. Hold on. Yeah, see, I think, especially if you look at the underside, it becomes immediately obvious which is which. And I think that the alphas, even right side up, this is how different it looks in real life. So you could tell very easily. Keyboard and code add-on? Do it! It's my favorite add-on kit. Just the colors and the versatility. Yeah, look at that. Left now by the lean to my screen. Hey. Or you could... Can you zoom in on your screen? I guess. Can you? Can you actually zoom in on a Twitch stream with control? Like zoom in on a browser? Like I'm assuming it should work the same. Maybe. But yeah, that's why I said I like each of these more than the combination. Right? It's almost like you know how when you have... So you have two friends that end up dating, but then they become this obnoxious couple. And you're just like, man, you know, like, I liked them separately, you know. I liked Dave. I liked Emily. But Dave and Emily together, just don't invite them to anything. Just fuck's sake, just... Okay, well, maybe not hate them like that, but it's just someone like, man, you know, I wish, you know, like, you know, they could do better. I don't know. But yeah, I honestly don't know what to replace it with, because GMK Yuri, you know, nothing will work with this, because GMK Yuri has orange on the darker blue, and then orange on lighter blue for the alphas. So nothing from Yuri will work. You know, so I don't know what else will work. I really wish they would use this color more. And it's a shame that this kit went out, because I think I would have bought this actually. Yuri is such a strange color combo. It's so weird. It looks nice. I don't know. I would say Yuri is a more common color combo than GMK Eclipse. I've seen colors like GMK Yuri's colors, but I've not really seen this as much. Yeah, doesn't necessarily mean one or the other is worse or better. I think Yuri, I've seen that combo way more. Maybe Eclipse Alpha's Oblivion mods. But the thing is, with Oblivion mods, you could obviously tell the... Okay, we can try that if you want. You can obviously tell one is white, one is not. Yeah, but the thing is, if you like this together, again, like I said, okay. So, each of them, on its own, you know. Let's pretend this is, you know, we're talking just this. Yuri blue on N9. Let's say this is an 8. You know, I like this just as much too. So I would give this also an 8 if that were 8. Right? Together, it's a 7 or a 6. That's how I would put it. It doesn't make it ugly or anything like that, but it's like, man, like it's just a weird thing where you're like, yeah, I like this one. I like that one just as much. But together, I like them together a little less. I really like these though. These look sick. Oh, hold on. So we wanted to try... Oh, I don't have Oblivion monochrome though. That kind of sucks. Oh, but you know what? Even with the RGB mods, it actually might work. It's actually not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, but obviously the grays don't match. They're a bit too close, but not close enough. Oh God. Of course. I've been heavily considering just taking all my GMK sets out of the trays and just putting them in bags because I'm actually fucking sick of the trays at this point. Because if you don't take them out of the trays as much as I do, you know, it's fine. But, you know, I have to take keycaps out of the trays very often, and man, like, it's annoying as shit. Big F's in chat. Yeah, well, everything is everywhere. It's pretty bad. Wait. Oh. It's just my luck.
Yep, this sucks.
Smells the same color as alphas, honestly. I really wish they had released a alternative mod kit. You know, I would have done that. I would have done either one. Either the Yuri blue on the denim blue alphas with, you know, similar mods, or the Yuri blue on gray. Everything. This goes.